So in verse 12, the conversation now shifts, them being warned, these are the Magi, being warned of God in a dream that they should not return to Herod. They departed into their own country another way. So they sneak out and go to their own country. Did you catch that? It was in a dream. Look over at chapter 1, verse 20. It was in a dream that Joseph was told to take Mary to himself as wife. In verse 13, when they were departed, behold, the angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream, saying, Arise and take the young child and his mother and flee into Egypt and be thou there until I bring thee word, for Herod will seek the young child to destroy him. In a dream. So that's the third dream. You're going to get another dream in verse 19. You're going to get another one in verse 22. I love the fact that in our church today, we believe in the gifts of the Spirit. We believe in prophecy and revelation. We believe in dreams and visions and revelations. And you'll notice as you read scriptures that these people aren't afraid of talking about the supernatural, about God communicating very clear messages to people on the earth through simple things like dreams. It's just on these 2 pages alone, we have 5 instances of a dream being used by God to communicate something very clearly to these people.
So again, as we mentioned, Joseph receives another dream to bring his family up out of Egypt. And there's all sorts of great echoes to the Old Testament. Remember, in the Old Testament, there was a man named Joseph who also had dreams that saved his family and an entire nation. So it's significant that Jesus's stepfather is named the same thing. Interesting word in Hebrew that means to add to, perhaps even to gather. Also notice that when they're coming up out of Egypt, we have a representation symbolically of how the Israelites also left Egypt to come to the Holy Land, there to experience the fullness of their maturity, which is what Jesus also experiences. And it turns out that people living in Egypt today, there's been a long-standing Christian community. One of the oldest Christian communities in the world are the Coptic Christians, and they have many traditions about the location where Jesus and his family lived. Now, they put it in Cairo. It may have been maybe up in Alexandria, where there were far more Jews. We don't really know.